Season 2 of The Mandalorian, I can picture him crushing one of those droids, but...
Sean Solo Geeks.
Hey, what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'll be going over another SH Figuarts action figure review. Who can resist Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker? He comes from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. You can see in package, it looks absolutely beautiful, man. You can see some extra hands down there. Looks like 2 lightsaber blades, and you see that gold on there? Looks super cool. It says Star Wars The Mandalorian, SH Figuarts, Luke Skywalker. And of course you have the Bandai Tamashii nations down there on the bottom. On this side of the package, treated with a glimpse of your action figure. Disney Plus logo down there on the bottom. It says Luke Skywalker, SH Figuarts on the back. And it shows you the wired cape in there. I'm sure that's what it says in Japanese. Looks pretty darn cool. On the bottom there, it says Star Wars The Mandalorian, Luke Skywalker. Yeah, that little special sticker there lets you know that it is authentic. On the top, it just says SH Figuarts, Star Wars The Mandalorian, Luke Skywalker. And on the bottom, bunch of codes and SH Figuarts. And here's a static pose of Luke Skywalker with just the cape dropped over, if you wanted to recreate that Return of the Jedi scene where he's talking to Jabba the Hutt. But I think this cape is pretty awesome. I already did bend it a little bit. It's kind of a bummer how it sticks out right there, but still, you gotta admit, for photography and everything else, this thing is gonna be top notch. And if you wanna recreate him pulling his hood back, boom, you actually can. Looks super cool. So much you can do with this figure, and you probably couldn't actually put it all into one video, but let's put them in a couple more poses for you guys, and hopefully, if you're still watching the video, kindly throw a thumbs up on there. I would definitely appreciate it. And here's Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. I can picture him crushing one of those droids, but this really here is just showing how cool the wires are on this cape. You can get them in pretty much any position you want. It would have been a lot cooler if the whole thing was fully wired on the sides, but you know what? I'll absolutely take it. Luke Skywalker with his Force hand, without the robe, and his lightsaber in hand. The lightsaber assembles in his hand really, really nicely, and of course, that Force hand looks super sweet, but you gotta admit, guys, the likeness to Mark Hamill is absolutely excellent. But let me get a little closer on here, and you'll see when he comes around, look at that face. See that line on the hair? That drives me a little bit bonkers, but overall, man, this is light years better than a Black Series. Let's put him in a couple more poses without the cloak and see how he looks. And here's Luke Skywalker showing off his butterfly joints in action. And you know what, guys? Hands down, this is the best Star Wars figure I've ever played with or put my hands on. I really mean that. He is so easy to pose. This SH Figuarts, for some reason, is way easier than all the Spider-Man and all the other ones that I played with, because this one, he's just super smooth like a Rubik's Cube, and the pegs on the hands go on really, really easy. But let's put him in a few more poses. Okay, this is a pose with him on his tiptoe with a lightsaber over his head, and I just wanted to show the fact that these butterfly joints are awesome and how amazing this articulation can actually be. I don't dare spin him on here. Let's just plug him in and see if he stays still, see how amazing the balance is. But let's check it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So I guess, yeah, in slow mode, you can see, oh, no, not gonna quite happen. And here he is with his lightsaber just down a little bit lower with dual hands, but as you can see, you can get it in pretty much any position that you want. Super, super cool figure. When you open the package, you are greeted with some instructions on the different hands. Looks like he's got some cool gloved hands. How to put the cloak on, how to use the lightsaber. Also, this cool insert was inside of the package, which actually looks really sweet. Really nice addition. And of course, you get your figure in a little slip tray here, which looks super cool too. Pop this little tray open. Looks like there's no little pieces we can lose. We'll just dump the hands out here. And yeah, Luke Skywalker, man. Mine came out really, really good. That's so amazing. But, man, unbelievable. Look at that. The detail on the face is just phenomenal. Wow. I am so stoked. It's not even funny. Let's go ahead and take the cape off and take a look at the body. You can see, yeah, he looks so sweet. You can even see the little indentations in his cheeks. But to me, they knocked this absolutely out of the park. And this here is like a rougher plastic, but it looks so cool. It's not even funny. His belt has little silver paint on it. Looks like he can hilt his lightsaber right there on the side. But yeah, look, this guy is so awesome. And his boots are nice and shiny, and his pants look really good too. But overall, yeah, this guy is super cool. Let's take a quick look at Luke's articulation. Looks like this arm pops up about that high. There is a beautiful butterfly joint right there that moves side to side. You can see this whole piece here. See how that's moving? Looks super, super cool. This is definitely going to be the best Luke Skywalker figure in my collection. It looks like a little double joint in the elbow. And of course, the hands are all removable, and then they tilt all directions, which is absolutely sweet. Well, mostly up and down, massive up and down movement there. His leg kicks up about that high, so we can recreate that kick that we see him give Boba Fett, his ultimate doom. There is no leg drop down, a nice swivel. The knee pops back to about right there. There is no swivel in the knee, but it does tilt just fine with the upper thigh. The boot is on a nice hinge. There is a beautiful smooth rocker, just as good as Hasbro, and he has some pretty cool toe articulation in there. No peg holes. Hopefully we won't need them. But man, yeah, this guy looks so cool. It's not even funny. Well, yeah, one other thing. He does tilt this way, that way. Pretty decent back and pretty decent forward. As for looking up, whoa, the neck peg is right there, as you can see. Little hole on the inside. Let's put his head back on. He only looks up about that high, so you're really going to need to... That looks good just as it is. Looks down really well, so we can be looking at Grogu. Come on, little one. And how he makes him pump or jump like that in the Book of Boba Fett. But super cool, man. I'm really digging this figure. Wait, let me show you a quick close-up of his Jedi robe. And as you can see, there is one long wire right here on the bottom. So a wire up in the hood. So yeah, it should look really, really cool. The hands that he comes with his two fists that he has there. Also these two like open hands. This one here, I'm not sure what that one would do. Probably hold his saber. Looks like he has a saber hand right here. An awesome looking force hand. I mean, look at that. That looks just great. He comes with 3 black hands, another force hand here, another open hand here, and looks like a lightsaber hand here. It only does come with 1 hilt, which it is looks like Return of the Jedi hilt to me. The blades look like they will just, looks like it's going to disconnect from right into this piece. So just pop that out and then stick this in. So yeah, that is really, really cool and easy to do. He also comes with pretty cool, kind of like Hasbro's Count Dooku's swinging blade motion. So Hasbro knows what the fans want. They just got to go all out and give it to us, that's for sure. Because really, I would say if this, didn't have to be imported and stuff, these are probably like 35 bucks over there, huh? Looks like this is going to pop onto his belt. Let me slide my glasses on and see. It says it'll just hook onto his belt right here on the instructions, but I'm having a hard time finding a spot to put it on. Unless it's like a magnet piece, would have been cool. But no, yeah, I can't quite get that on there. I will figure it out as I play with him a little bit more. But man, this guy's so sweet, isn't he? And here he is with his lightsaber swinging effect. And I try to have him turn on the turntable like this, but overall, yeah, he just wouldn't stay. But I just love the pose of that. And I love the cloth cape. I mean, just check it out. It is Mark Hamill, man. Super, super cool. You got to admit, that is an absolutely amazing action figure. I can see hours and hours of entertainment with this guy, for sure. Of course, Luke Skywalker bends down just fine for Grogu, but let me just give you an idea how we can hold him there and look down straight at him. But yeah, absolutely terrific job with this. SH Figuarts, Tamashii Nations, I believe it is. Excellent job. Can't recommend this highly enough. Before we get into a few side comparisons, I do want to point out how this part of his cloak does pop out a lot, and I've just been using these scissors just to tuck them in there. So for photography, you can just tuck them down when you don't want them, and yeah, it looks just fine. For a few size comparisons, I just put up Mando here, but you can see this is the Mandalorian that came with Grogu, the most recent one. He is up on the channel if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, the height comparison is really good. Here he is next to Koska Reeves. So if you want these to go with your 6-inch collection, yeah, they would look really, really good. Here is Fennec Shan with Luke Skywalker. And let's go ahead and see how he looks with Ahsoka Tano. So yeah, you could mix match these with your Black Series action figures. Now let's go ahead and check them out with the Walmart exclusive Luke Skywalker. But as you can see, yeah, the height comparison is really, really good. And now that I look at it, yeah, for 20 bucks, this is really a dynamite figure. And they are pretty close to the same in scale, which is pretty amazing. But guys, thanks for checking out today's video. Check out one of these videos up on the screen, and I will see you guys in the next video.